Rahul earns $1,000 every month. Not rich, not broke, just average. From the outside, his life looks completely fine. He has a job, a routine, a social life. He goes out on weekends, orders food when he's tired, and occasionally buys things he doesn't really need. But there's one problem. At the end of every single month, his bank account hits zero. Every single time. And the strange part is, he doesn't even know where the money went. It just disappears. At the beginning of the month, everything feels different. Salary hits his account and suddenly he feels in control. He checks his balance again and again. He plans things in his head. This month will be different. But it never is, because the moment money arrives, life starts taking it away. First, it's the small things. A quick food order, a ride instead of walking, a coffee because he's tired. Nothing big, nothing dangerous. But then more things start adding up. Subscriptions, impulse shopping, weekend plans, limited time offers. And Rahul tells himself something that sounds logical, but slowly destroys his future. I deserve this. By the 15th of the month, his balance is already halfway gone. By the 20th, he starts checking his account more often. By the 25th, he starts feeling anxious. And by the 30th, he's back to zero. Again. Rahul isn't lazy. He isn't careless. He just doesn't have a system. And that's the real problem. Because money doesn't disappear randomly. It follows patterns. And Rahul's pattern is simple. Earn, spend, regret, repeat. One night, Rahul sits alone, scrolling through his phone. He sees people talking about investing, saving, financial freedom. At first, he ignores it. It's not for me. But then he pauses, because deep down, he knows something has to change. That's when he comes across a simple idea. Not a complicated strategy, not a get-rich-quick scheme. Just one rule. The $10,000 rule. The idea is simple. Before you spend a single dollar, you save and invest until you reach your first $10,000, no matter what. No excuses. At first, Rahul laughs. $10,000? That's impossible. But then he thinks again. What if it's not about the number, but the habit? So he decides to try. Not perfectly, just consistently. The next month, something different happens. Salary hits his account and suddenly, instead of spending first, Rahul pauses. For the first time ever, he pays himself first. He takes a portion of his salary and moves it into a separate account. No touching, no excuses. It feels strange, almost uncomfortable, like he's losing money. But in reality, it's the first time he's actually keeping it. The first month is hard. He notices every small sacrifice. Less ordering food, less random spending, more thinking before buying. It feels like he's restricting his life, but something unexpected happens. He becomes aware. For the first time, he sees where his money actually goes, and that changes everything. Month 2, same rule. Save first, then spend. It's still uncomfortable, but slightly easier, because now he has proof his savings are growing. Not fast, but steadily. Month 3, Rahul starts feeling something new. Control. Earlier, money controlled him. Now, he controls his money. Months pass. 4, 5, 6. Rahul keeps following the rule. No shortcuts, no breaks. And slowly, the number starts increasing. $1,000, $2,000, $3,000. It's not just money anymore, it's momentum. Around this time, Rahul learns something important. Saving alone is not enough, so he takes the next step. He starts investing. Not aggressively, not blindly, just consistently. Now, his money isn't just sitting, it's growing, even when he's not working. This is where everything starts to change. Because for the first time, Rahul experiences something powerful. Money working for him. Earlier, he worked for money. Now, money starts working for Rahul. Months turn into a year, and one day, Rahul checks his account.
$10,000. It doesn't feel real because a year ago, he couldn't even save $100. Same person, same salary, but a completely different result. And here's the truth. The $10,000 wasn't the goal. It was the transformation. Because during this journey, Rahul didn't just save money, he changed his identity. He became someone who thinks before spending, values long-term over short-term, understands money, controls his habits. And once that changes, everything changes. Now, Rahul doesn't stress at the end of the month. He doesn't panic about emergencies. He doesn't feel guilty about money because he has a system. And that's the difference between people who struggle and people who grow. It's not income, it's not luck, it's the system they follow. Most people wait to earn more, but they never learn to manage what they have. Rahul did the opposite. He mastered what he had, and that changed his future. Because once you hit your first $10,000, the game becomes easier. Your confidence increases, your knowledge improves, your discipline becomes automatic, and most importantly, you realize something powerful. You were never broke, you were just following the wrong system. The $10,000 rule is not about money, it's about control, it's about discipline, it's about becoming a different person. So if you're stuck in the same cycle, maybe it's time to try something different. Start small, stay consistent, and follow one simple rule. Save first, spend later. Because your future doesn't change when your income changes. It changes when your habits do. The first $10,000 isn't about money. It's about becoming the person who can keep it.